emotional for me. I've waited for this day for a very long time. I'm Kara. I'm the founder of the National Women Veterans Association of America, located here in San Diego. And through dedicated military service, I share the same dreams as my fellow sisters to cherish, honor, and respect our country. I love her so deeply that alongside with other service members and fellow veterans, we individually decided to sign away a part of our lives that can never be replaced. This monumental journey has led us as women and men to the new voice of today's veterans. Women are serving in the United States military at an all-time record high, making the choice to sign on the dotted line that you as an individual are no longer but a unity, a sisterhood, a wavering, loyal bond. Recently, according to the Department of Defense, we have an estimated 19,000 sexual assaults within our military branches of service every year. A recent study done by the Department of Veterans Affairs states that there are extremely high rates of military sexual trauma, both by men and women. I'm going to have to make sure I talk to my mayor to remind him about that. About 48,100 women and 43,700 men reported suffering military sexual trauma. These relatively even numbers are a usual reminder that sexual assault in the military happens not only to women, but men as well. But women comprise only 14% of the active duty military. Even so, raw numbers don't reflect the fact that women in much greater proportions are the victims of sexual assault. Over 21% of female troops reported military sexual trauma compared to under 2% of men. And many more assaults go undoubtedly reported. The study points to research suggested as much as 45% of female troops experience military sexual trauma. Elsewhere, the Department of Defense estimates that 86.5% of violent sexual assaults go unreported. One rape is one rape too many. That's certainly not what an individual signs up to join the armed services for. This day is historic for me as a survivor of military sexual trauma and the president of National Women Veterans Association of America, to bear witness to united efforts from a military installation such as MCS Miramar. Colonel Farnham, I really do appreciate you. Our community and uniting together to support the important and necessary change within our military branches of service. We own it, we solve it together. I love it. In this uniquely diverse country, the very country that military women and men give their very lives, it all begins with accountability and proper leadership to ensure that sexual assault is minimized and or eradicated from the armed services. Today, military women continue to propel forward, breaking down barriers such as submarine assignment, frontline duty, and combat pilot billing. We own it, we solve it together. We as an organization vow to advocate, ensure awareness, support transforming legislation, and stand steadfast so that all America, the entire world, recognizes that when it comes to military sexual trauma, we own it, we solve it together. Thank you.